Okay, so just how bad were the version 2 from Gigabyte? I am big fan of Comfy UI and AI. And with version 2, every time I would try to run any of these 14B image to video or text to video workflows, I would get OM error or something. And my assumption was that this is due to the 16 gigs of RAM not being enough anymore. But now, by using Asus TUF Gaming, I see this is not the case. So with Asus TUF Gaming, I am able not just to run 40B models with high noise, low noise and LoRa's, but it performs incredibly fast. Like all these 5-second videos are made under 300 seconds, 270, 240, 280, and as you can see, the results are pretty much amazing. This is incredible. Okay, like look just this video. This is done in 240 seconds without any OM errors. On top of that, with Asus TUF version, I was able to overclock this from the box. I didn't need to flash the card or anything. So this card comes with 50 watts overclock from the box, while version 2 is locked on 300. Of course, it must be fair and say that Asus TUF is premium product, while version 2 is just stock option. And this also brings us to the conclusion that we should never buy stock option. We should always pay a little more for premium and a little better product. And so far, Asus TUF, it's simply amazing. There is no bad thing I found on this card so far. So my PCU is 750 watts, so this is the overclocking I'm feeling comfortable with. But of course I could run this maybe double on memory and maybe triple here on the GPU core, and maybe I could pull up 335 watts. But this is enough for my needs, and the card is performing even better than expected. Okay, this video will almost be finished. Yes, I also wanted to show this. It manages to run steadily on 3000 megahertz of GPU core. I think it will be visible when we transform to where. Yeah, now it's 3000 constant, while as well keeping the constant temperature on high load. Like you can see here, there is no big spikes. The temperature move from, okay, here is from 50 to 70 depending on the load, but there is no spikes to 90 degrees like with version 2. And I'm just incredibly surprised. So this is the latest video. Yes, I'm motivated with Epstein files and the complete moral collapse of the Western civilization. So I'm making some short teaser video just to bring some Bible to people. Yeah, never buy version 2. Like, if I would go here and if I would try even to run of these image models that are not visible now, image to image, yeah, all this would cause the OM errors. I couldn't run any of these models, any of these workflows. Like, I tried this couple of times and I'm not running this like complete knob. Like, I use the forcing on FP16 and using the, what is the name, I always forgot. Let me just find the my run. Okay, here, authenticate. So much better. So I'm using the Sage attention, disable smart memory, enable manage. Okay, this is not important. Low RAM and reserve RAM 6. Okay, maybe I could remove now this. Maybe I will even get better results. So this was the reserved RAM from latent, for latent. Okay, we have removed this, and let us reset the server. Let us just see, would we get better performance? Ah, great, now I have lost all my files here because it's not loaded. We will need to, okay, now we are back, reload. Yeah, the files are lost, we will need to search for them. Where are we? Config output. Huh. Super. We are here. Okay, let's just pick this one. I'm not even seeing what I write. Angel is observing the city in flames. Almost. Still, is there any? Yeah. Wind is blowing the sand. Let us just see how will this perform. So far our memory usage was 10 gigabytes max. Actually, I'm not sure for this workflow. I just started to using this, so maybe, and this is, I think, divided on two workflows. My God, I'm so stupid. On high noise and low noise models, so it's not so stressful for the card. But let us see. So it seems like we still do not need full 16 gigabyte, even if there is no limit anymore. Okay, now we are on higher. Okay, nice. Let us see what will happen. But just to mention, on version 2 I would hit OM error even with memory reserved for latent. But I don't think I will have this issue here. And the resolution I use for version 2 were same or lower. Like I tried this even 4848, still got the OM error. Interesting, how will this finish? So last video was in 265 seconds, and this one look how fast it cools down. As soon the load drops, the temperature goes on 40 degrees range. So we are finished. Oh my god. So we have finished this clip in 151 second. This is 1 second less, almost double less. Let us see the result. Yeah, result is very good. So definitely avoid version 2. I cannot say that every card version of version 2 is defected, but it seems like the flaw is in design and not in the manufacturing process. Like, there is no way I ever would get this with version 2. I guess the problem was that the card would become too hot, because with that card I would need 300 seconds to make anything with where is it, with 5B model, which is more than double less than these models here. Okay, it uses 20 steps, but still. And that would of course mean that my power usage and RAM usage is constant for 300 to 500 seconds. And I guess what happened there is that card would protect itself and limit memory or speed or whatever, and would cause OM error just to preserve itself from destruction. There is no way I would get anything even remotely similar to this with version 2. And I tell you, I tried this on 4848, still OM error. Same driver, everything is the same. I did not change anything. Just slided TUF version, and this is from the box. Yeah, pretty amazing. Man, I'm so happy. Finally I can play with this. Okay, I'm finishing with this. Never buy stock version. Be very careful with version 2. I don't think it is worth it to save $100 on it, because Asus TUF is premium product. It will resell later much easier and probably gonna be more expensive than you pay for, or it will remain close value to what you have paid for it, because it is model that comes with extremely nice features. Stock version 2 especially, with defects and everything on your resale, I doubt anybody even would want this card. And even if you manage to sell the card with defects, I don't think it will be worth maybe half what you will pay, because there will be much better option from AMD. And even for AI, if people look, AMD will progress with its what is the name, Rocket, or I'm not sure, even I don't track this, support for AI, and Nvidia will not be the sole player in this. Okay, I think it's enough.